In this video, we have given that x square plus fractional part of x square is equal to 27. Then we have to find own values of x. So any number x, it can be written as greatest integer of x plus fractional part of x, where it is integer and fractional part of x, it is less than 1 and greater than equal to 0. For example, 3.42, it is 3 plus 0.42. 5, it is 5 plus 0. Minus 3.42, it is minus 4 plus 0.58, and so on. And here we have x square plus fractional part of x square is equal to 27. So x square will be equal to 27 minus fractional part of x square, and fractional part of x, it will be less than 1 and greater than equal to 0. So fractional part of x square, it will be less than 1 square is 1 and greater than equal to 0 square is 0. That means x square, it will belong from 27 minus 1 is 26 to 27 minus 0 is 27, and x will belong from minus square root of 27 to minus square root of 26 union square root of 26 to square root of 27, and from here minus square root of 27 to minus square root of 26, it is greater than equal to minus 6 and less than minus 5. That means greatest integer of x will be minus 6, and here square root of 26 to square root of 27, it is less than 6 and greater than equal to 5. That means greatest integer of x, it will be equal to 5. So we get greatest integer of x is equal to minus 6 and 5, and we have x square plus fractional part of x square is equal to 27, and x is equal to greatest integer of x plus fractional part of x. So fractional part of x will be equal to x minus greatest integer of x. So it is x square plus fractional part of x. It is x minus greatest integer of x square is equal to 27, and it is x square plus, and this is x square plus greatest integer of x square minus 2 times x times greatest integer of x is equal to 27, and x square plus x square is 2x square, and it is minus 2 greatest integer of x times x plus greatest integer of x square is equal to 27, and it is 2x square minus 2 greatest integer of x times x plus greatest integer of x square minus 27 is equal to 0. And for ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So here a is 2, b is minus 2 greatest integer of x, and c is greatest integer of x square minus 27. So x will be equal to 2 times greatest integer of x plus minus square root of, and b square will be 4 times greatest integer of x square minus 4 times a is 2, and c is greatest integer of x square minus 27 by 2 times a is 2, and these 2 will get cancelled, and x is equal to greatest integer of x plus minus square root of greatest integer of x square minus 2 times greatest integer of x square, and minus 2 times minus 27 will be plus 54 by 2, and x is equal to greatest integer of x plus minus square root of, and it is 54 minus greatest integer of x square by 2, and we have greatest integer of x is equal to minus 6 and 5. So if greatest integer of x is minus 6, then x will be equal to minus 6 plus minus square root of 54 minus 36 by 2, and if greatest integer of x is 5, then x will be equal to 5 plus minus square root of 54 minus 5 square is 25 by 2, and here we get x is equal to minus 6 plus minus square root of 18 by 2, and we have greatest integer of x is equal to minus 6. That means x should belong from minus 6 to minus 5, and we get x is equal to minus 6 plus square root of 18 by 2, and it will not belong from minus 6 to minus 5. So it is not possible, and x is equal to minus 6 minus square root of 18 by 2, and it belongs from minus 6 to minus 5. So it is one value of x, and here x is equal to 5 plus minus square root of 29 by 2, and we have greatest integer of x is equal to 5. That means x should belong from 5 to 6, and we have x is equal to 5 plus square root of 29 by 2, that belongs from 5 to 6. So it is one value of x, and x is equal to 5 minus square root of 29 by 2. It will not belong from 5 to 6, so it is not possible. So we get x is equal to minus 6 minus square root of 18 by 2, and 5 plus square root of 29 by 2. These are the two values of x.